Hello, hello. Hi, lovers. Happy Monday. I cannot believe it. I will say personally, this is like the first time that we are so cold here in Florida. I mean, like, even it's snowing. That's crazy. But anyway, I hope you have a wonderful weekend. And, for the last couple of weeks, I've been talking with people and I've been digging a little bit about a topic that it is common. Actually, a lot of people use the word, but we don't even know the origin. So today, we're gonna talk about fetish. What is fetish? So let me read my searching my information. And this is interesting because the term fetish originated in the 16th and 17th century from the Portuguese word fetizal, charm or sorcery, which itself derived from the Latin factitious or artificial, made by art. Portuguese sailors and traders used the term to describe objects or amulets believed to possess magical powers or spirits, worshipped by inhabitants of the West African coast. So, why am I talking about this? Well, I've been talking with friends, and we've been experimenting different fetishes, and I think most of the people, they feel like they cannot open themselves up because they want. I mean, they feel like embarrassed, or they don't feel like trust enough to talk about this. But I believe, like again, in sexuality, we have to discover what we like and what we don't like. So I will give you a list of common fetishes, which is, yeah, I mean, it makes sense. And the number one is food fetish, of course. It's podophilia, consistently cited as the most common, involving attraction to the feet, often linked to power dynamics or sensory overlap in the brain. Roleplay, fantasizing or engaging in scenarios like doctor patient, I like that one, bus assistant, or hitchhiker traveler. That's one of them. BDSM, a broad category including bondage, dominance, submission, sadism, masochism, often involving elements of control and power exchange. Yeah, I mean, I try those, and in my experience, I mean, I've been able to convert pain through pleasure. Obviously, you need to do this with someone that really knows what they're doing because you don't want to get hurt, of course. So, another one is praise and degradation. Not of my favorites, but enjoying verbal praise like good boy, or receiving negative, humiliating talk during sex encounters, as we know as dirty talk. Then there's the corsetry. Corsetry is historically popular fetish focused on wearing or seeing corsets. I didn't know about that one, but okay. Also, masochism, enjoying pain, whether it's physical, spanking, choking, or emotional during sex. Yeah, which is the same thing of BDSM. What they are in common: neurological links, the proximity of sensory areas for feet and genitals and the brain might explain the prevalence of food fetishes. Psychological dynamics. Fetishes can feel for power, control, submission, nurturing, or novelty. There's another one actually that not a lot of people knows, but it's called CC. CC is, and I have some, like friends that they like to explore the feminine side of them. So CC means that you're not trans, but you feel sexy wearing, sexy outfit, like lingerie. It's more like the fantasy of being a woman without being a woman, of course, but you keep, your integrity as a man. And yeah, I have friends, that comes and likes to play and likes to dress, and it's kind of fun, like fetishes should be something that you shouldn't be ashamed to try, but try it on. Maybe you like it. And there's this a fetish that I heard not long ago, but I mean I knew the concept, but I heard on another podcast a girl talking about pay pig. A pay pig is a term used in financial domination or findom for a submissive person who willingly, willingly gives money, gifts, or financial support to a dominant partner, the findom, acting as a human ATM or money slave to fulfill the dom's desires, often for psychological or erotic gratification. The key aspects: financial domination findom this is a kink where the power dynamic revolves around the money and finances, distinct, distinct from traditional BDSM. Role: the pay pig enjoys submitting by sending money, viewing it as part of their service or worship. Other names also as fence up, cash biggie, or human ATM. The contrast: the receiver is the findom, the financial dominatrix or goddess. Essentially, it's a consensual financial fetish when one person derives pleasure from giving money and the other from receiving, within a DS, dominance and submission framework. So, what do you think? What do you think about fetish? What is your opinion? I want to hear. I want to hear. What is your fetish if it's not listed in here? I'm gonna tell you the story about an experience that I have with kind of like a weird, like a never heard before fetish. So a person contact me and they say, Isabella, I have this fetish. I'm not sure if you're comfortable with, but I'm going to describe it. Maybe you want to try, maybe not. Okay. So this person described this fetish that he has as, okay, look, I'm gonna come to you and I'm gonna bring like a jar, right? Inside the jar there is like an insect, like a cockroach, whatever. My fetish is that I want you to shake it like this to the point that roaches kind of like numb, and then after pour like boiled water so it will be like death and whatever. And the description, I was like description was like, I was like, okay, um I'm not sure how this you can find this sexy. I'm not sure you can find this like cool, or I don't know how kink is this. To me, actually, it moved towards more like a pathology. I mean, like, well, thank God, actually, I never did it. But out of the normal fetish, the feet, and sometimes, the feet, soles, and stuff. Other than that, I think that, I mean, obviously, we kept so much information in our brains, and sometimes, yeah, we can, like create this kind of like crazy world. But yeah, that was like, I don't think I wanted to participate in to do this with you, because if you are enjoying to basically unalive a little being, I'm not sure exactly what you can end up doing with me. So yeah, that was a weird fetish. But anyway, do you have any fetish that's not listed in here? I mean, like, you want to share with me? That will be cool. That will be cool to hear. I like to I like to hear people, because they, like, the experience that somebody else has, it can be applied as something that I'm doing, like on a regular basis, or I don't know. I think that, again, I love to explore. I love to investigate. I love to share, and also, um, making it more fun. Like, when it comes to sexuality, you shouldn't be ashamed. Again, you shouldn't be feel like guilty of doing something, because as long as you're not hurting anybody, as long as you're consented and you're agreeing and you're like, all right, well, let's try this or let's try that. Um, I think, yeah, it should be something that it can be enjoy at the end of the day. Or if you didn't like it, you say, okay, well, I'll try it. This is not my thing. So the question is, what is your fetish? Personally, I don't think I have one. I mean, I play and I have fun and all this stuff, but do I have one? Not really, but I like to try. Anyway, so have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful week. Again, for everybody, it's really cold outside, so please stay warm. And do not forget that I mean, actually, I have to order more of this. Valentine's is coming. If you want to give a gift to someone, family member, or even for yourself, if you want to treat your skin and keep it as beautiful, and this is your thing. This is the product, and your teeth. So my link is in the bio. So yeah, I'm gonna leave you with the meme of the week, and yeah, what do you think about fetishes? What is your favorite one? This is it. We're going to wrap it off. Have a blessed weekend. God bless. Bye.